If somebody literally held a gun to my head and was like, would you rather be shot or deal with another emotionally unavailable, medium ugly brunette man, I would get shot in the head. Like, no questions asked. Just put me out of my misery.
Let's be honest with ourselves. At 40, I don't think she has as many options as she thinks she does.
This is my texting advice for the single ladies out there. Be a dry, crusty ass texter. Be a bad texter. You're not playing hard to get. It's just if he wants you, he has to physically be with you.
Ladies, if you do that to a guy, he's gonna lose interest. He's gonna stop talking to you. That's just the way it is. For some odd reason, women love to keep other women single.
And I'm not like trying to force any dude to hang out with you, but with dating, you can be texting so many guys so much and not really know if you actually have a connection. Like, I can get along over text with so many people.
Always keep that in mind, guys. The lady you're talking to, you're not the only one she's talking to.
Who once you're face to face with them, you realize like, I don't like their vibe, I don't like their pheromones, I don't like how they handle that situation. So stop putting all your energy into these stupid texts with these people and giving them these dopamine highs and telling them all these intimate stories over text when it's actually not.
If your answers are 1 to 2 words long, the guy's gonna stop talking to you. That's just the way it is.
Intimacy. With the time it takes you to be funny and witty with all these dudes over text, you could have started a pyramid scheme that made millions of dollars that you then got arrested for and Netflix made a documentary about it. Like, that is the time you're putting into this. So also don't worry if people are going to think you're like boring over text. They're going to think you're busy with something or someone.
Okay, so I was at the store earlier today. I saw my tire needed some air, so that's not a big deal. I carry an air compressor with me everywhere I go. What was really weird was, so I get out and I'm doing that, right? There's a man in like 2 parking spots over, but there were no cars in between us. He does not offer to get out to help me. He just goes and he stares at me the whole time.
She don't need no man. This is what you ladies wanted. This is what you ladies have been fighting for. This is it. That guy should have gone about his business.
So men, are you okay? Like, are y'all okay?
To answer her question, most of us are doing okay. We're doing just fine.
Because that's really, really concerning that as a man, he would not get out to help a female doing this. Like,
you cannot have your cake and eat it too. Those days are over.
I would have bought this man a coffee. I was ready to buy this man breakfast and a coffee if he had gotten out and said, you know what, I'm glad you have this skill as a woman, but as a man, let me get out and let me help you. Because as a capable man, I'm not going to be okay with you doing this yourself. This is kind of a man's job.
It's still a man's job, but society tells you that you can do it better.
I don't mean to be sexist, and I don't want to say any sexist statements, but I do think that women are better in every way. I do think that women are better in every way.
I have never once come across one woman who asked the question, where are all the good men? Am I wrong? Is anybody out there asking this question?
Where did all the good men go?
There's no good men left. Where are all the good men?
Wondering if there's any decent guys left out there in the world.
Maybe she hasn't been paying attention. She's been too busy getting lied to.
Most women know there's no such thing as good men. You're all toddlers and children that need to be coddled and looked after. And frankly, you're just burdens. And cats are not. That's why we prefer our cats and our toys and our friends. Go away.
This is a miserable woman who wants other women to be as miserable as she is.